Yeah, I think it's great to have the fans, and it does. You'll see a big difference come the regular season games on the road when the stadiums are full. So we'd love to have them back. Our fans are great, and like to see even more.
With Bradley, do you expect him to do the team at points here?
Yeah, he probably be another couple days before we cut him loose. We want to get him in shape, because he was really not able to do much in good bit of May, good bit of June. So we got to get him in shape first.
You said yesterday, don't sleep on Calvin Anderson. What do you like about how far he's come, and do you have any first impressions on him today?
Yeah, he's a good athlete. He plays hard and plays tough, and I just like the way he plays. He got his couple games in last year, and I think he's a viable candidate for that job. I really do.
Your early impressions of Drew and Teddy, I know it's day one, but what did you see out there?
It was good. I'd prefer to watch the tape first to give you a better answer, but from my point of view out there, I thought they both did well.
Did you notice any differences between them today compared to the OTAs or minicamp?
Not a whole lot between the mini camp practices, but a little bit.
What was different?
Just a little bit more piss and vinegar out there.
Piss and vinegar.
Yeah.
Where's Alberto in his recovery?
He's good. He's doing good. He took part today in all the drills. Obviously, we're limiting his snaps and limiting how much he's working. But I believe his injury was late October last year, operation in November. So he's doing great.
Vic, on some of those aborted plays with Drew, would you just rather him let it rip somewhere?
Yeah, I give him some time, but to make it a realistic scramble situation, I think you're talking about that when he's scrambling, right? Yeah. But if it starts coming to where, I don't want him to throw it into a crowd where guys collide and stuff.
What about KJ today? He looked pretty healthy.
Yeah, we took him out there at some point at the end. He just got a little tightness, nothing to worry, a cramp, I believe. So, but other than that, fine.
With Vaughn, I saw one play where he was in the backfield pretty quick. How do you keep him from wrecking practice like he's done playing over the years?
I won't keep him from doing that. It's the offense's job to do that.
To make it a little tougher with right tackles kind of rotating through that first group and he gets pick on them?
No, I mean, there's other players like that too out there. They got to block.
When we left you in June, you talked about Vaughn being ready for this point. He sounds like, when I talked to him, he changed his preparation, so he's kind of trying to peak at the right time. Do you see a difference of him from when you left?
I thought he looked good today in practice, physically and moving around. A couple mental things we got to clean up from an assignment stuff, but I thought he looked good physically.
Cortland was in a brace today.
Who?
Cortland Sutton. Could he play in a brace? Would you be all right?
Yeah, I mean, him and the medical people are going to make that decision, and we'll see at that point. But he's definitely going to start out here with a brace, and you'll see it all during camp.
What's been your impression of Mac McCain since he joined?
Yeah, Mac's a young guy, limited college background, in what he's been exposed to from a football standpoint. He's learning. He's got a long ways to go to be a regular player in this league, but we like his potential.
How much of training camp is you kind of experimenting and seeing does nickel work, does dime work? What's the best way to get these corners on the field?
Yeah, well, we're playing them both. We played a good bit of dime today, and as we did in the off season, and we're going to continue to do that.
Talk about picking up Brett Jones as a center.
Yeah, Brett played in Minnesota last year. Obviously, George is very familiar with him. He's a solid guy, very smart, kind of guy you want to bring in that, hadn't been with you in the offseason. He's going to pick things up fast and has the ability to play guard and center. So, that was appealing to us.
Lineman question, will you rotate the right tackle like Calvin got kind of today?
Yeah, every day will be somebody different.
First team?
Yeah.
What about Miners at center? Is that a competition with Lloyd yet or no?
I think Miners first has to show that it needs to be a competition.
Will you work Quinn at different spots?
Yeah, he'll play some guard eventually.
What about with Jerry Judy? Looked like you guys picked up where he's been.
Yeah, Jerry had a good off season. Looked the same to me today out there. Obviously, I'll see more when I watch the tape, but yeah, I think Jerry's ready to go.
Any undrafted guys or plays who caught your eye on this first day?
Again, I need to watch the tape more. Not at this point.
What about Trinity Benson?
Well, when we lost Jamar, the COVID, our numbers were down there. We needed another guy back there. And he's a guy that our scouts have had some feeling for over the years. And we bring him in here, throw him in the mix. He's smart, picks things up quickly. He's got some background in some of the defenses that we play schematically. And we think, he'll be able to get in the mix and compete.
How much of your conversation is about COVID with the handful of guys that aren't fully vaccinated or may not get it?
Not much. I mean, I held a meeting with those guys by themselves and went over all the stuff and didn't really mention it much in the team meeting.
What do you like about Trinity Benson? He caught 2 touchdown passes.
Yeah, Trinity's fast. He's always had good speed. He's getting more polished as a receiver. The one you're alluding to, safety may have been there. We didn't want a collision, but we'll see on the tape. But yeah, Trinity can run, and he's bearing the fruit of being here and being on practice squad and developing, and he's in the hunt.
What do you guys like about Salbert at tight end?
Who?
Salbert at tight end.
Yeah, experienced guy, which is good. He's tough, knowledgeable, knows how to play the game, got good hands, very competitive, good teammate, good guy to have. I like him a lot.
Coach, what's the thing on the top of the offensive lineman?
Yeah, it's supposed to be another layer of protection that teams have experimented with in practice. Don't think anybody's done it in the game. I think it's been more prevalent in college football than the NFL. So we've made it available to the players.
It's their choice.
Their choice. Some of them came out here with it and took it off early. It's a little bigger than I thought it would be when I saw the video and pictures of it.
You're one of the most highly vaccinated teams. Do you see that as a potential competitive advantage as this goes on? And would that factor into roster decisions that some coaches have alluded to?
No, it won't affect roster decisions. Yeah, I mean, what it's done, first and foremost, is all of our meetings are back in this building. We're not over there. So it's just a more efficient, easier way to run your day, less obstacles to get through. You don't have to, deal with the numbers in the weight room. You could see, I don't know if you guys probably haven't been in there, but we got our cafeteria tables out there. They're not having to go eat everywhere else. It just makes life simpler. And the masks have disappeared for guys that are vaccinated.
Okay, thanks.
All right.